Hunger. Um,
Uh,
uh,
it's some Ukatoa shit. I will.
Hunger.
I'm ready as hell to
Um,
bolt, but I will just kind of call out, just say, "Are you all right?"
Its mouth is filled with very sharp teeth.
I don't like
If that
to
change.
judge. Um,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to kill the crab. Yeah, I'll
It's not a
start kind
crab.
of.
It's not a crab.
I know, but I was making a friend, and I had plans, and then you took them from me. This was going
I
to be my
didn't do
second
it.
pet. I will kind of start drifting away, but I will still say that as I start to drift away.
Mm-hmm. I would like for you to make a con saving throw.
Okie dokie. So here's first roll, and here's second roll. No, two
They're the
17s regardless.
same.
That is plus something. Plus 3? Yeah, 20.
Um, there is a blinding flash of light. You are able to, like, you just raise a hand, protect your eyes. You are not blinded by it. But this thing now kind of, its eyes narrowed. And you hear again in Primordial, food, as it starts to move towards you.
Yeah, I'm going to
Roll initiative.
not do that. Don't do this to me. I just wanted a little crab bat.
Yeah, well, this was a big crab, and it's not anymore.
Okay, this sucks. I want to die to a crab.
It's not a crab. It doesn't look like a
Whatever.
crab anymore.
It's a 5.
Okay.
Help! I'm all by myself.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll a strength check. Your swim speed is your swim speed, but you got also a hold of this
Yeah,
thing in your
totally
arm.
makes
So
sense.
we're gonna see if how that affects your rolls. Your swimming. Okay.
13. It's just what it is.
Okay. It's fine. I will have you do that every round that you move. I'm gonna say with that you're good. You're right up on this thing, and this is gonna be theater of the mind, but you are.
That's fine.
You were like 10 feet away. So, it goes first.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. It swims towards you.
Just as one quick question before this all gets rolling. When that, I never got to ask because I didn't want to stop you. When that burst of magic, the transmutation, did it come from a specific location or was it outside of
that creature? Like it was being affected by something.
So I didn't see someone cast or anything like that. It was just boom.
Like, yep, it just kind of.
That's cool.
Was affected by something. Yep. All right. It swims up to you. It's gonna make some attacks.
Touch my body.
Oh. I mean, it's hungry. Come on. What are you doing? This thing.
Stando me gusta.
I don't know what's happening here. Right, fine. I don't care. I'll just do whatever the heck I want. It was not cooperating. Oh, that's why. I'm an idiot. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, 26.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that hits. What do you,
Alright.
what do you mean 26? No.
It reaches out with a claw.
No, it doesn't.
And you're grappled.
That's okay.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it pulls you towards its mouth. It's going to make another attack. Which will miss. You can tell it's still getting used to this body. I would say that you are insightful enough to work that out. It does not look like it quite understands what's going on.
It's awkward.
Doesn't know how to work these new appendages or the new arrangement of appendages. So it doesn't, it's a little clumsy and it misses, tries to bite you and does not succeed.
Okay.
My
go?
It is now your turn. You can...
So Kyrian will just kind of, while still in its claw, he'll just kind of pat it on the arm. Like, I'm sorry you got dragged into this, little buddy. And then I will cast Dimension Door and go 500 feet back towards my ship.
Because it's your new friend.
I will absolutely not. I'm just gonna the water kind of pushes away from the both of us. And for a moment we're both suspended in like a weird space of air. And Kyrian just kind of says, I'm sorry, buddy. And then when the water collapses back in, Kyrian is no longer there. I'm 500 feet back towards the deck of my ship.
Mm-hmm.
Do I make it to the ship with that much distance? I don't know how far I went.
How many feet?
500.
Yeah, you're fine.
So if I pop back up on the ship, the water's with me. So like, Kyrian kind of like comes into existence, and so does like 30 gallons of water.
Yeah.
Just like, hi guys.
Indy is still in the water, I believe, and Corlin is in the water. So I'll scooch them over so they're not on the ship. But and Ballyhoo is asleep. Good night, Ballyhoo. But you see Lyric over there doing a keg stand. And then you see Locke.
I'm going to fist bump Lyric in his endeavors, and Kyrian just kind of like rubs his chest where there's a gash now, and he's like, hi, Locke.
I did not see the lightning. How did you do that without the lightning?
I don't know. I panicked, and it worked a lot better than I expected it to. I found a safe, and he just kind of sets it down on the deck of the ship and sits down. I tried to be like you, and I tried to make a friend with a crab, and then the crab turned into a giant crab with one eye and a lot of teeth, and then it tried to eat me, and I'm never. It's just Dizzy and I till the day. Oh God, what if I outlive Dizzy?
There's a friend out there?
No, it's not a friend. It tried to eat me.
Oh. I mean,
and Kyrian will kind of peek over the corner of the ship and see if there's a crab approaching.
I mean, you would see Indy. You don't see at the moment. You don't see anybody but Indy.
Is everything okay?
I don't know. I can't find Corlin. She's somewhere under here.
Hey, Locke.
Yeah.
Will you keep the safe safe?
Yeah.
Okay. And he sits on the side and kind of like takes a deep sigh, and then just like last time, he just falls off the side. And I will rock it over to where Indy is and start making my way straight down to see if I can find Corlin.
Are you laughing?
Because I don't.
Goodness.
I don't want either of them to be in the water with this thing anymore.
Okay.
As I go by Indy, I will just say, I'll find her, get back on the boat.
Well, I'll hang out here just in case you guys need me. I don't want to go back yet.
Get on the boat.
Did everything reset for us from the level up?
It did. Yep, you level up. You get everything back. Your magic items don't, but like you do.
Our max HP is not back though, right?
Nope.
Okay. I believe that would be the crow's nest.
Okay, I put you in the wrong place, but you're still asleep. There you go. Shoo. Is the
It's
crow's
fine.
nest on
Just-
that mast or the other one?
The tiny
That's
crow's
what I
nest with the
asked.
beds is over here.
Okay, that's what I asked. I thought I was wrong.
Now you
Stop it. Option. There we go. Okay. What?
Valley was apparently a very fast snorer.
Oh yeah.
It's the me 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 me.
Oh, that sounds right.
I feel like Ballyhoo sings in their sleep.
That or
Probably.
talk shit about people.
It's
I bet
my
Corwin's
turn.
incredible in
It's
bed.
my turn to take lead. Shh. Why do you always get the solos?
Why is there no pink dragons?
I know. Red's not pink.
I will be a first mate someday.
All right. Indy, do you go back to the ship or not?
No.
Get back on the fucking ship.
You're underwater. You don't know. We're respecting Indy's agency here. Good job, Indy. Corlin, you're swimming down.
Yes.
You have at this point you have the. You don't. That's not where they are. Don't move your token.
In the
But-
water.
Oh, okay. That was a big move. I guess it was from the deck of the ship.
Just put yourself in the water because you said to do that. I'm confused.
I saw a lot of movement here. Okay. Yeah, you got the greatsword. And you're going lower.
Yes.
Okay. You go ahead and roll another strength check.
Okie dokie.
You're doing great.
I couldn't have rolled like this last session. The fuck?
Corlin was dealing with some stuff. You're swimming pretty well. It's gonna be the same thing where, just because you got something in one hand, I would say it's easier for you to swim with a sword than it is for Kyrian to swim with a save, because you can actually move your arm around. And the sword would be weirdly lighter to move around in water. Like it's still kind of large and awkward for one hand, but it's not as like you couldn't wield a great sword one-handed out of the water, but here you can kind of keep it in one hand and chug along and do fine. Yeah, you swim down towards where you saw the light. It does get colder as you go deeper. So with I'm looking at your, somebody help me. Holding your breath is the
1 plus your con mod.
1 plus your con mods. You got 3 minutes. That's fine. I mean, you haven't been in there 3 minutes. It has been, we'll say at this point, it has been maybe 24 seconds of you swimming. So you're not even that far down. I am seeing, oh gosh. All right. That's not where I want to be. Sorry, I'm going to mute the other server because I'm seeing these things pop up. And I accidentally clicked on one of them and I'm still in that channel. So I gotta mute. Mute for 8 hours. There we go. All right. Yep, you keep swimming down. Another 6 seconds. So you're about half a minute. Another 30 seconds. It's been a minute. It was a ways away. You don't know if you're going to get all the way down there at the speed that you are swimming. with the amount of air that you have. What do you do?
She'll push it as far as she thinks she can. So if she can go a little further, she's gonna try.
Sure. Not what I want. Give me a moment. I mean, so you swim down for another half a minute. Another 30 seconds. It's been a minute and a half. You're starting to feel like it would be a good idea to turn around, but you don't need to yet. It's up to you if you want to keep going.
I keep going.
Okay. You swim down. Go ahead and roll. I mean, you can't see anything. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna figure this out?
You could cast Moonbeam, I guess. Because it's a beam of pale light.
Can you throw the description either on Roll20, or on Discord?
Oh wait, that didn't work how I wanted it. Is that? Nope, that doesn't do it either. Okay, I'll just copy and paste.
Okay. Spell and zoom light fills and the creature spells area for first. Here's the thing. I mean, you can do that. It will help you see. Are you just going to swim next to it or into it? I guess, like, if you swim into it, you're going to take the damage.
Well, because I can move it as well, so
you can just swim next to it. You can put it next to where you want to go and just swim next to it. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you weren't trying to spotlight something, and I was like, and I was wrong. You are actually swimming twice as fast if you take the dash action. So you actually are moving faster than I was thinking you were, but it still has taken the same length of time. How much longer are you going to swim? It's been a minute and a half. You've cast Moonbeam.
She's really gonna push herself. She's gonna go another. Let's go to the 2-minute mark and see how where that takes us.
Okay. Sure. You go down for another. Assuming that you are swimming the whole time, that's another 30 seconds. So 5 times your movement speed. It's 5 times 30. I can't. 150 feet. So you're now quite a ways underwater. It's completely dark except for you and this like spotlight right next to you. And you think that you're probably close to where you saw that flash of light. You can roll perception if you'd like to. All right. You don't. It's dark outside of the effects of the Moonbeam spell.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. See anything. You do still see the trail of blood. And again, from that medicine roll previously, you don't, I mean, it's too much blood. It is a full person's worth of blood, right? Like, this is not, this is not going to be, this person can't be alive. But you do not see a body. And you don't see anything else around you. You don't see any sign of any other creatures.
I know, but if he's dead, she needs the body.
Okay, well, I can't help you.
Um,
How fast can you move Moonbeam, just so I know?
What is it? Only like 5
60
feet?
feet. 60 feet.
Oh.
Okay, no,
Oh,
it's 60 feet in any direction. All right, so you're fine. I just wanted to make sure if it was slowing you down at all. It's not. You're slowing it down. How dare you? No, just kidding. Yeah, you're fine.
Let's. Oh, hold on one second.
I'm assuming it's his IRL stuff.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. She's gonna keep going.
Down?
Yeah.
It's gonna make my life real hard when I finally catch you.
For how long?
This is what she's thinking, right? Is that she has Misty Step. She's got 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll help her go up there. So if she goes like another 30 seconds, then it should be okay.
Okay. All right. So you are going lower. You swim down for another 30 seconds, another 150 feet.
Mm-hmm.
No. No, she'll swim back up.
Okay. So you swim up, and as you do, can you describe to me, like, where is the moonbeam in relation to you? Is it like, are you above it and it's next to you, like up and down, right? I know you're not in the moonbeam, but like it's a column of light.
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah, it's 40 feet high, so
I know, and you're not. So where is it, like, height-wise, vertically in relation to you?
oh yeah. Well, if she's going up, I imagine it's above her, so the bottom of the 40
Kind of starts
feet.
right around your head.
Yeah, but then once she gets high enough that she can start seeing a little bit more, then she would stop concentration on it.
Okay. You swim up so you didn't go any further down.
No.
Okay.
No.
You swim up, and then as you're swimming, you see a large spherical shape come into view in the moonbeam. It will take the damage. It makes a con saving throw.
Yeah.
Sure it does. Where is it? There it is. It succeeds. So go ahead and roll the radiant damage. Mm-hmm.
Take 6 points.
It does. I'm gonna have you roll initiative. I'm gonna have Kyrian also roll again because this is a new
Mhm.
thing. I will also roll again.
Couldn't be worse, right? Yeah.
Nice.
So it's a 20 for me.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Orlin. Oh, I see yours. Never mind. I missed that you rolled it. 14. Okay. All right. Kyrian, you move closer on your turn. I would say you get close enough that you can see Coralin and this moonbeam and this creature. And Coralin, you hear this just rumbly, like Kyrian, you see you hear just kind of muted through the water. Food. Hunger. It is going to swim down towards you. And make an attack.
Can I use my reaction?
You absolutely can.
Yeah, could I have acted differently on my turn?
To move, you wouldn't have been able to see it.
Oh,
You
okay.
like your
I
turn.
just
I
come
was
into
when you were
sight.
still
Gotcha.
swimming. Yep.
Okay. Never mind then.
So yeah, Corlin, go ahead.
Well, you know what? Never mind because I don't know. Well, no. Well, she's in the water because I don't know
What
if she
you
would
see
have.
is a gigantic, chitinous, ball of flesh, with a gigantic eye, a very, very wide, almost bisecting the front hemisphere of this creature, mouth filled with very sharp teeth, swimming with two gigantic lobster claws down towards you, or crab's claws down towards you. So you can assume that Corlin would be not stupid to assume that this is. I mean, it's smiling.
Yeah, but she knows that it took damage from her spell.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
Okay,
everybody
okay.
does, correct? Everybody does.
Mhm.
When a creature, it doesn't necessarily. I mean, what you would know is that it has basically shark's teeth, and it is moving towards you.
well, what I'm trying. I don't know if she would have grabbed her rod of relay or would have it on her.
You had it for the combat, and you haven't gone back to the ship.
That's true. Okay, so then, yeah. So I'm gonna use her reaction to go ahead of it. And I want to use her bonus action to Misty Step to 30 feet past, or to go 30 feet.
That is fine. How long does Moonbeam last? What's the duration?
See, what is it? 1 minute.
Okay. It's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Because you swam down and you swam back up again.
Mhm.
So it's been a bit, but we'll let it take that damage. Use your reaction to switch initiative with it. That's fine. You go first. Bonus action, you're up 30 feet, which puts you right next to it, but it is still your turn.
I want to use my movement and action to keep moving.
Okay, and I'm going to assume that you didn't Misty Step right next to it, so I'm not going to do an opportunity attack because Coralin's not stupid. We'll say at this point the light is gone. You're in complete darkness. But that's your turn. Okay, Kyrian, you see this thing turn around. You're far enough away to be out of this. Corlin, there is a bright flash of light. I need you to make a con saving throw. For some reason, nice. You're totally fine. It's going to swim up to you and attack. Okay. That's not 19. You don't have your armor on.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You are grappled. And you take 10 bludgeoning damage. Second attack. 16.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. And you take 9 piercing damage as it bites you. Okay. And that is its turn. Kyrian, is your turn.
About how far are they both away from me?
You're about 80 feet away.
From Corlin or from Crab?
I mean, it's holding her, so
yeah. Okay, fair. 80 feet.
Were you out of range of that flash of light? Like you could see it, but not within where you would have to have made a saving throw.
So I will zoom 40 feet closer.
So you're now 40 feet away?
And I need to check a range on something I've only ever used once real quick. Okay, so that is not in range. And I will make a important decision. So I have Kyrian wouldn't know how that's gonna work, so I'm not gonna ask. I will cast Eldritch Blast at Crab.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack.
I will roll 2 attacks, thank you very much. Well, only one of them will matter. 15. Yeah, 15 to hit.
There it is. Hits at the top, and I can never find it.
And I'm going to find out real quick how this interaction works. So that is 14 points of force damage.
Okay.
And it gets knocked back 10 feet.
Sure. I'll have it roll to see if it loses. Hold on, Corlin. It is not expecting. It doesn't.
I didn't think it would.
I don't know that I would do it every time, but this thing is still getting used to its body. So, yep. Corlin also gets pushed back 10 feet. So you are now 50 feet away.
And yeah, I mean, I guess I'll do it. I'll summon the tentacle as well as a bonus action right next to both of them.
Is that 60 feet? What's the range?
Yeah, it's 60.
Yeah.
I'll double check just in case. Yeah, 60 feet.
I think that sounds right to me. Yeah.
And it will make an attack as well.
Okay.
Because it can do that, and that is a 17, so that hits, right? Cool. Yeah. 6 cold damage, and it has its feet reduced by 10 feet. Its speed reduced by 10 feet.
Its feet reduced. Well, it has no feet.
It has less now.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Next up is Corlin. Corlin, it's your turn. You are grappled.
You somehow also hear Kyrian in perfect clarity say, "Damn it, Corlin."
I didn't hear you. Your mic did a weird thing. What'd you say?
He just says, "Damn it, Corlin."
She's gonna try to break out of the grapple.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a strength check or athletics.
Oh, what the hell?
All right. You remain grappled.
I will give Corlin my inspiration.
No, I
Everybody
have my
gets. Everybody
own.
has. I mean, you have. Yeah.
I have my own. Let me use it.
Fine. Don't take my inspirations, whatever.
You break free.
Oh,
Just barely.
Hey.
Just barely.
swim away.
There you go.
Swim away.
What she's gonna do? So that was her action.
Uh-huh.
So she'll have her movement,
Uh-huh. Uh,
which she will. I know she'll take the opportunity attack.
19 to hit.
Yep.
You take another 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So her full movement, and then she'll bonus action use her last Misty Step.
Okay. All right. You are now 45 feet away. You're pretty near to Kyrian. It is the turn of this thing.
Quab.
It does not like that you are going away. It's smart enough. Corlin, go ahead and make a dex save.
Okay, not the best at that.
Okay, Kyrian.
I have an advantage thingy on it. Oh, let me see.
That's for I think it's for
my shield.
Yeah. Stealth. You have your shield. What?
No, it's not the stealth. That's something different. This one is the Shield Master Evasion.
I mean, you have your shield.
Yeah, if you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw, to take only half damage, you can use your reaction to take no damage. That's what it is.
Is not damage.
Okay.
Kyrian, you see, because you're still facing that direction, this energy, this creature narrows its eyes. It's looking frustrated that people keep blipping away from it. And again, it's still kind of figuring out what it is capable of, but you recognize what you are seeing to an extent. It looks eerily similar to the whatever was trapped in the orbs that you had on the back of the ship. It's sort of like a weird lightning bolt type of thing, but it doesn't quite look right. You're looking at it and it's almost like you're looking at lightning, but like there's more to it than that. It's almost like a lightning overlaid with a photo negative, but you can see both at the same time. It's a little purple arcane looking. And then you see Corlin's body just freeze. Corlin, you are paralyzed. And she starts thinking. Give me 1 second here.
Oh no. If you're paralyzed, you drown.
Yeah, you go to 0 hit points.
Okay, it's
Kyrian, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to grab Corlin's hand, and I will once again cast. I will first and foremost, and most importantly, the tentacle will slap Lequeb. So that's the most important thing I'm going to do this turn. Get fucked. 6 points of cold damage, and its movement speed is reduced by 10 feet. And then I will flip it off, grab Corlin's wrist, and cast Dimension Door up to the deck of the ship.
Okay, you do that. Indy, you can't. This is. Corlin swam down for like 400 feet.
Yeah.
So no, you cannot see. They're still not close enough. Sorry.
So
Yeah.
that happens.
And then Locke. Kyrian and Corlin appear on the deck.
Kieran's like, "Hi, Locke. Heal Corlin. She's drowning," and then he will lean over the balcony and yell, "Indy, get on the ship. There is something coming up."
Yeah, cure first level. The second he says that.
No. You go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and roll for that. All right.
And he'll just kind of be like, "I don't know what happened. I think it's maybe the magic lady. I think she did something to the crab. But they did something to the crab. Shit, I did it again. The magic person, I think they did something to the crab. I'm not sure. It kind of reminded me of the Wave Striders. It tried to attack me. I got away. It tried to attack Corlin. Corlin didn't do as well. Just.
Oh, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Indy getting back on the ship?
She does.
Yeah,
it would not
Okay,
catch up
thank
to
God.
her. You can roll. Go ahead and roll acrobatics. Again, it's not a high DC. It's more just don't roll in that one. You didn't. You're fine.
Woo! Okay.
Kyrian will kind of just.
You make it back on the ship.
Kyrian will kind of just real quick count heads, be like, "Where's Ballyhoo?"
Crow's Nest.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
She looked
Okay.
tired.
Right. And Kyrian will just kind of stand over the side of the ship, and I will hold my hand out, and if that thing pops its head up out of the water, it's going to take a pew-pew to the face.
Sure. What is your ship's speed now?
Now I believe it's 30 feet per second or 6 seconds. Let me double check. I have to do math because it's in miles per hour.
Mhm. And that would be good to have written somewhere.
Yes, it's something I forgot to write down last time.
Well, but also it would not have mattered.
Till now, yeah.
Up until now, it wouldn't have mattered because things would not have been able to keep up with you.
It moves. It's 5.9, so 6. So it moves 36 feet in 6 seconds.
Okay. We'll change that to 35.
Okay, just for easiness.
Yeah, and it's not going to change how fast it moves at the larger perspective, but for battles
and stuff, it's good to know.
Write that down, 35 feet per 6 seconds, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so just make sure you have that written down in the future.
I do now.
Now that it matters. Yeah, before it would not. People would have just been, it'd been like Doppler effect. Hey, come back, you know.
You want me to write down what it would have been for the Wave Striders too while I'm at it? I could just do the math for that too. I don't know if that'll ever come up again.
Just have it there ready to go. I mean, it'd be double that, 70.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. That's that.
That's fine. That's good. Yeah, you guys, at some point, Kyrian, how late do you stay up?
Oh, that's a fantastic question.
It's 2 a.m.
I think Kyrian probably stays up until 6 or 7 in the morning.
You'll take a level of it.
Because he's going to plan on going to sleep after he's certain that everybody's going to be safe, because he's in full adrenaline mode. There's no way he goes to sleep right away.
Okay. That is it. We will go to the next morning. Is there anything anyone wants to do prior to?
We'll ask when 6 a.m. rolls around and the shifts change.
Mm-hmm.
Then Kyrian would go to sleep and he would tell the crew, "Let my friends know I'm asleep, and please don't bother me until I come out."
Okay. All right. Is there anything anyone would want to do before that point?
Depending on how long it takes Corlin to become unparalyzed, Locke would just keep an eye on her, make sure she's okay.
By the time you cast the spell twice, correct? Once?
Cure wounds?
Essentially, right after you cast the spell. You see the spell. It's weird because you've healed people before, but to watch something like this heal, like you cast it, and instead of like the normal effect, instead it just sort of propels water out of her, and then a second later she comes back to consciousness, and is kind of breathing and coughing, and
So the paralyze is gone as well.
it's gone. Yep,
Okay.
I rolled it, and it was only going to last for 12 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Which is a big deal when you're in the water, but not that long in real life. Okay. So yeah, you guys are all awake. Everyone is unparalyzed and not dead. Good job, everybody.
Do I still have the greatsword?
You went unconscious. Kyrian, would you have thought to grab that?
If she had been holding it, yes. If when she went unconscious, she was holding the sword, then he would have just snagged that along with her. Okay. If it was out of reach, no. But if it was in reach, then yeah.
She would have had it. You would have been there when she went unconscious.
Then yeah, I would have tried to grab it.
That's fine. You got it. So yeah, Kyrian grabbed that for you.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. Let's see if it is magical.
It is magical.
Oh shit. What kind of magic?
Enchantment.
Okay.
Were you guys able to get him? You guys were getting kind of out of my field of view.
I couldn't find him.
This conversation before 6 a.m.?
Yeah. This is right as she comes to consciousness.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. We killed him. Right? He's dead. We just couldn't bring the body back.
I need his body. And there was things there, and they were there, and then they were gone, and then there was blood. There was so much blood, and I found this, and I couldn't find him.
The sea has a way of doing that. Things don't necessarily just go straight down and they sink fast. I mean, he was wearing armor. It wasn't a slow fall. Especially if he got hit with a current or something came along and snatched him. I'm a little more concerned with the fact that you almost died.
I am not concerned with that one bit.
You should be. That was really scary, Cora.
Well, this whole night's been a little scary and confusing. Not much confusing. My brain's just now starting to work.
Kyrian just kneels down and hugs her.
Oh no, she's gonna cry.
And just gonna kind of rock back and forth. I know. But we got him, okay? We got him and we got you. Then he will let her go. Do you want me to find out what that thing does? Pointing to the sword. Was that a mm-hmm?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't hear you. He will pick up the sword and still looking over the edge to check for lab. I will ritual cast Identify.
Okay. 10 minutes, correct? I mean, it's not. How long is Identify?
10 minutes and 6 seconds.
Yeah. The 6 seconds are the longest part of it.
The 6 seconds are always what get you.
Yeah. Give me a second. That's not
It's a sword of self-harm. Makes you kill yourself when you attune to it.
Oh no, it doesn't. It is.
Revolter's greatsword.
It's not. You're not getting the rice guy back.
I want
You
the
get
rice
to-
guy
yeah.
back. I miss Revolter.
Well, go to Gallic Dimit then.
Oh, don't you worry. We're getting that fucking little guy back.
Hang on. It is. Where is it in my notes?
It's a sword of various noises.
There goes another.
It's incredible.
It is a sword of wounding.
Okay.
What does that do?
Once per turn, when you hit a creature using this weapon, you can wound the target. At the start of each of the wounded creature's turn, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time you have wounded it.
Oh shit!
And then it can make a con save to end the effect. All of the wounds. So if it succeeds on a con save, that ends. But you can
Just
snowball that.
Do it again, Jesus.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kyrian will kind of, in his own words, explain. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's a sword that kind of wants to hurt people. So when you hurt someone, it sort of starts to make them magically increases the damage over time, and it just gets more and more and more. It's a pretty nasty weapon.
You're a nasty guy.
Do any of us use this kind of thing?
I would prefer if no one would use this, please. If that's okay.
Okay. What do you want me to do with it?
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Just don't hold it while you're sleeping.
Okay.
I'll hand it to her.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna go. Okay.
Go get some rest.
Mhm.
Can I have everybody? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
No, you can go first.
I was just saying too, just gonna go down and just find, a far corner and go to sleep. That was it.
Perfect. Okay, can I have everybody place your tokens on the map where they would be? Lyric wishes to the same. What's happening here? Lyric, move.
I am here until 6 a.m.
Indy, can you please move your token where it's going to be on the map?
Okay, 1 second.
So after that, everyone just goes to sleep then?
Yeah.
Yeah, which means everybody can get a long rest. Kyrian, you can get a short rest. And take a level of exhaustion. You do not see sign. Sure. You do not see any signs of the
crab.
Yeah, the creature.
Okay. Then yeah, he will.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're fine. Once 6 a.m. rolls around, he will try to go ahead and head over to his quarters and try to go to sleep.
Okay. You do, and everybody would pass on your message that you were going to sleep. What else? I feel like that let people know that I'm in my cabin asleep. That's kind of
Just Kieran didn't go to sleep till this morning. He'll be out when he's done.
okay. Yeah. So they'll pass that along whenever they start seeing people. Everybody wakes up except for Kirian. Not Kirian, except for Lyric. Lyric, went on a bender last night. He was stressed out.
Too many beers.
Had one too many Jello shots. He's now a frat girl, apparently. I don't know what's happening.
That's so much better, frat girl.
Indy, you try to wake up, and he's like, "Oh my god, I just can't."
It's too bright. Stop.
It's like, shut up.
I need my mojito.
And then he just does a really loud belch and it turns over with his Crocs still on and pulls the blanket over his head. You can tell he has not washed the blanket in several months.
Are the Crocs in sport mode or fashion mode?
They're in 1 and 1. He's got fashion mode and sport mode.
True as a bender.
Yes. All right, everyone is awake except for Kirian. It's 6 in the morning.
Question.
Mhm.
The people, this doesn't apply to Corlin, but the people who took a long rest but had their maximum hit points missing, is that now fixed?
Everybody but Kirian gets your maximum hit points fixed. Yes. Kirian, once you complete a long rest, you will also get that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What? So we're gonna, you guys have a limited amount of food. You have 5 days worth of food. Does that sound right?
I will check.
I'm mixing
yes, 5
campaigns.
days.
5 days. Okay. I was thinking about the other campaign. How comes you always end up being the person keeping track of food?
Because I ends up being the person who cooks for some reason.
There you go. Glutton for punishment.
Oh yeah.
So, this is day 2. You're fine. You're good.
Is that telling me to mark off another day of food?
Yeah, because you had yesterday was day 1, so you have 4 days left. The weather is nice. The sails are trimmed in the right direction. Like I said, it's just a gentle breeze to the southeast, which is sort of the opposite of like you want to go northwest, but it's not a strong breeze and it's not really aggressively southeast. It's kind of just almost more south than southeast. So you're able to kind of fiddle around with it. The crew is having to maybe help a little bit on the oars, but you guys are fine. At points during the day, they might have to do that. What is everyone doing? We're not going to spend tons of time on this. On this trip, but what would you guys like to do over the course of this trip? You guys now have essentially 2-ish weeks of downtime.
We survive.
Sure, but anything less general, anything more specific?
Remind me of all the things that we can trade for. I know spells. Is that it?
Spells, you can always work towards skills if there's something you want to be proficient in. You can think of a way you're a little limited in that you're on a ship, so it's not like you're going to run to a store to do something. But if there's a way that you could potentially work on something on a ship, like if you wanted to increase your strength, we could just say that you did a lot of like just reps, did pull-ups and like tricep dips and stuff like that, or whatever. So you could like do that for my more martial people, if you wanted to work on increasing stats. If you wanted to work on a specific skill, you could do that, assuming you can. There would be a way for you to do that on the ship with what is available to you, that kind of thing. They also need to. Your ship has taken damage, Kirian. They can start fixing it. Do you have information on how that works, or?
I know that when we talked about it, we said that the way repairs would work is I could only repair back up to, I think it was 300 hit points. And then anything past that damage-wise, I would have to import. I only took 70 or 83 points of damage.
You can fix it when you get back.
Yeah. I can't repair basically 300 to 500, but has to be above 300 to be normal speed for travel.
Okay, so it's normal speed. You'll have to patch it up when you get into port. It doesn't heal at all. It doesn't get fixed unless anyone has mending, I suppose. Yeah, because then you'd have boards and stuff. I'd let that work.
I do.
So, which is fine. I mean, it can get taken care of later. Okay.
You just want to go down the list so we don't talk over each other with what we want to do?
Good. I'll start with Ballyhoo. Is there anything that you wanted to work on, like a feat or a skill, like a stat you wanted to improve, or a skill you wanted to work towards proficiency, or what?
Yeah. I don't know how. Tell me if this could be done on the ship. If not, I have a backup. But could Ballyhoo be making progress towards tavern brawler feat?
I would say you can probably annoy some of the crew members by just grabbing random things and trying to wrestle with them. You could probably find people that are off duty and need a little bit of entertainment, and do that. I don't know that there's anybody specifically that has like the tavern brawler feat, so you're not going to get the benefit of having like somebody train you, but you can roll. When you use Tavern Brawler, it's a strength roll for those weapons.
Yeah, it will be unarmed plus strength.
Okay. We'll just do this. We're gonna do this by week. So we'll have you roll 14 d20. Add your strength modifier, but not your proficiency bonus. And then add that up and keep that written down somewhere. You didn't... Yeah, man. Yeah. It looks like such a ridiculous roll. Okay. Yeah.
Strength for every day, right? To the modifier? That's what the plus 7
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you're good. It just looks so silly to have that many dice. And it would look, even if it was like a damage roll where it was supposed to be that many dice, they always look like d20s. And the actual thought of rolling 14 d20s. So we'll say, I mean, that's your week. You're going to be doing that. And you would be able to find, I mean, that'd be a good entertainment for them. You'd be able to find enough of the crew that like kind of rough and tumble versus sitting and reading a book or playing cards or something, that you could find somebody to spar off with, and mess around and kind of practice using different weapons. So, yeah, you can do that.
It's certainly a rabble rouser. Okay.
Which will not exempt you from being able to. We'll say you definitely have to commit like sometime in the morning, sometime in the afternoon, but that doesn't mean that you can't, participate in conversations and stuff. All right, moving along to Indy. You got 2 weeks. Well, a week. We're gonna do 1 week at a time.
All right, hold on a second. We're having a little commotion going on.
Do you want me to skip you and come back to you once the zoomies are done?
Yeah, we got 3 Zoomy dogs. Thank you.
That's fine. And this doesn't preclude you guys from actually having a conversation. I just want to speed through the travel stuff at the moment.
Oh, okay. He took him outside actually, so.
Oh, so you're ready? You good?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, you got a week. I mean, you got 2 weeks, but like this is week 1.
So, I want to work with Nibbler some more. I have already taught him Lyric's name, so I want to try to start teaching him Corlin's name. And I do have that down somewhere, but I can pull that up in a little bit if you want. I want to work with him on that.
All right. Animal handling, you can do that like morning and afternoon. Like that's going to be both your. Okay, so you can do 14 d20 plus your animal handling.
Sorry,
I will let
what you said. I apologize.
Well,
animal handling plus.
No. Just like animal handling, but you're going to roll it. Like, what's your animal handling modifier? Plus what?
+2.
+2 for animal handling?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna roll 14 d20 plus. Oh no, guys. This is where my brain is just dying right now.
How about we'll make it a little more simple because she probably will also want to meditate and exercise and things like that. So if you want, we can just do it 1 day a week.
You can no. It's gonna be we're doing the whole week. But if you're doing other stuff during the day and that's not the only thing you're gonna be doing, then you can roll 7 d20 plus. Hang on.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. Sorry.
That's fine. So you're gonna roll 7 d20 plus 20.
7 d20 plus 20.
No, plus. Hang on. Oh my gosh. No, it's me.
7 d20s.
No, don't do that yet. Don't do it. Just hang on.
Okay.
Plus 14. I'm dumb. 7 d20 plus 14. My brain just. I actually like math, you guys.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not good at math, so I'm just like, okay. So I'll run the 7 d20s and then add 14 on.
No, if you look at what Ballyhoo did.
Okay.
It's not. It isn't. It's 7 times your modifier.
Okay.
I think it'd just be this with a slash in front of it. Roll 7d20 plus 14. I think you would type this with a forward slash, like with a slash.
Can I try to use the dice roller and just add the 14?
You can't. There's a limit. You can only get 6 of them.
Oh, okay. All right. So you
just literally copy what I just wrote, but put a slash in front of it.
Okay.
Or I suppose you could do just advanced dice roller.
Yep. I'm gonna do that. Okay.
All right. So 7d20 plus 14.
And then I need to roll one.
You could. I mean, you can literally type the 7 if you go to the advanced dice roller. This is fine. Then you just roll another d20, but you're gonna have to add those together.
Gotcha.
It's not plus another 14.
I'm sorry. I'm so confused. I don't understand.
7d20 plus 14. You added your modifier twice. You don't get to do that.
Well, wait. Okay, I don't get it.
So 58 plus 17.
Okay. Not showing up. There we go.
You don't.
17.
It's so 58 plus 17 is 68 plus 7 is 75.
Yep.
75.
Okay. All right. I will add that on.
That's your total. Yeah. Okay. So that's your mornings, and then you can do There's stuff. I'm gonna say if you're gonna, I'm gonna make you do this again. What is your wisdom modifier?
Hold on a second. 3.
And how much, like,
Oh, 2, I'm sorry.
okay, and when you are, like, what days out of the 7 days, how many days are you gonna be doing meditation?
Should probably do it every day.
For how long?
Probably about an hour.
Okay, all right, that's fine. I'm not gonna make you roll for that then. But that's awesome. And moving on down, Coralyn, you got a week.
The first couple days, she's probably not gonna do anything.
Okay.
Legit, not even move from her spot. But after that, she would help because we need food. She could fish off the side of the ship, right? She's got a net and stuff.
Yeah, they would have. I can go equal to 3 plus your, yeah, you don't even have to eat those days. I mean, it's 3 plus your con modifier for how many days you can go without eating. So, I mean, that might be a thing. Are you attuning to the sword? I would assume that you're not.
No, she's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's just near you, but you're not messing with it.
Yes.
Okay. And then your background is you just need to spend like an hour? How long? An hour?
So her Outlander, no, she doesn't have to spend any time. It just says you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided the land offers, berries, small game, water, and so forth, and all that.
The fresh water would be the issue, but they would have stuff set up for that on the